School counselors. What's the most shocking thing a student has confided that you legally couldn't ignore? I've been a high school counselor for 12 years. I thought I'd heard everything. Abuse, neglect, suicidal ideation, eating disorders. Kids confide things that would break most adults. But nothing prepared me for what Madison told me that Tuesday afternoon in March. She was a junior, quiet but not invisible. Straight A's, debate team, college-bound. The kind of student who slips through cracks because she doesn't cause problems. When she knocked on my office door during lunch, I assumed it was about course scheduling or college applications. "Mrs. Patterson," she said, closing the door behind her with unusual deliberation. "I need to tell someone something, but I'm scared of what happens next." I gestured to the chair across from my desk, the same one where hundreds of students had shared their secrets over the years. "Whatever it is, we'll figure it out together." She sat down, hands trembling slightly. I noticed she'd been biting her nails, something I'd never seen her do before. Dark circles under her eyes suggested she hadn't been sleeping. "You have to report certain things, right? Like if someone's being hurt? If you're in immediate danger, yes. But let's talk about what's going on first." Madison stared at her hands for a long moment. When she looked up, her eyes were filled with tears she was fighting to hold back. The composure she usually maintained was cracking. I could see the weight of whatever she was carrying. "My dad isn't who everyone thinks he is." Her father was Dr. Richard Hayes, respected pediatrician, deacon at their church, coached Little League for 15 years. The kind of man people trusted with their children. The kind who smiled at school board meetings and donated to every charity fundraiser. His office walls were covered with thank you cards from grateful families. He was planning to run for city council next year. "He's been experimenting on kids." The words hit me like ice water. "What do you mean by experimenting?" "At his practice. After hours. Kids whose parents think they're getting routine checkups." Her voice dropped to a whisper. "He drugs them, takes pictures, does things to them while they're unconscious." My blood ran cold. My training kicked in. But this was beyond anything I'd encountered in over a decade of counseling. "Madison, how do you know this?" "I found his computer. Hidden files. Videos." She pulled out a flash drive with shaking hands. "Hundreds of them. Kids from our school, from around town. Some as young as 6 years old." The flash drive felt like it weighed 1,000 pounds when she placed it on my desk. My hands shook as I reached for my phone to call the police. But Madison grabbed my wrist with surprising strength, her fingernails digging into my skin. "Wait, there's more. He's not working alone." The desperation in her voice made my stomach drop. This wasn't just about one predator. This was something bigger, more organized, more terrifying than I could have imagined. "Who else?" I managed to ask, though I wasn't sure I wanted to hear the answer. "Principal Morrison, Coach Peterson, Officer Jenkins from our school resource program." She took a shaky breath, her whole body trembling now. "And others. So many others." That's when she told me something that made my entire world collapse. Something that changed everything I thought I knew about our small town and the people I trusted every day with the safety of our children. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.